Hey guys, I've got a little haul for you today. Some of this is stuff I've been collecting for a little while. I mean, I haven't shopped a lot. I haven't had a lot of time to shop. But I did want to show you. I was going to try to throw some of it in my last video. I did sit in here, but I didn't have time. Just a little update. We are right in the middle of Tropical Storm Michael. Thank goodness it didn't hit us as a Category 1 or anything like that. But the wind's up pretty bad. And that seems to be the gist of it. We are getting some rain, but very little, which I'm so glad because there's so many people here, like my neighbors, that have not had their roof fixed at all. And their tarps have blown off. And I mean, it's just really bad. The people across the street from me, like 2 houses down on my street, their roof got messed up real bad. I don't know if it was the wind or if they just had an older roof. But I think their entire house got flooded from the roof, not from the rising water, because they've just been slowly bringing everything out. And their roof looks really bad. And I know the water didn't rise right here. Now, it did across the road. These houses that I had mentioned, the 2-story, where it flooded above the 2-story, I think there's a couple they're just going to, I don't know if they're going to tear them down or not, but these houses are like new. And they're not very old at all. And for the past, like, I don't even know, has it been a month? They've been just sitting stuff out by the road. It's just, they've lost everything. They're sitting it out by the road so that the trash people can, you know, pick it up. And we had more damage like that than anything. Of course, we had a lot of trees down. I imagine we'll get some trees down with this because our ground's so saturated, even though we're not getting a lot of rain. But just wanted to say my thoughts are with the people around the Florida Panhandle, and however bad it was going through Georgia, I'm not sure. I think it hit the Panhandle at a Cat 4. And just going through this last month where it hit where I was at a Category 1, it came in on land there. It was terrible. But it was just awful. I could not imagine not seeing a Category 4 at all. So just wanted to throw that out there. My thoughts are with those people. And now they're going to be going through a lot of what we've had to go through with the damage and stuff. And our school hasn't started back yet. And they were supposed to start back Monday. They called it for this coming Monday. And now because of the mold that's growing, they can't have them in there, so they're not going back to school. Yeah, they're going to end up going to school all summer is what's going to happen. But anyway, okay, so let me get into this. I'm going to try to pick out what I bought, just kind of picked up just randomly in the past, like 2 months, and show you guys. And let's see. First, I'll show you the Wet n Wild stuff, because this is where I had gone in and shown you guys, or tried to, or was getting ready to. This is the, in my other video, this is the Wet n Wild glitter palette. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it was so pretty, and it was like $3 or $4. And this is Ethereal. Look at the colors in that. I mean, even for just a little bit of, see, I'd put that on my lips. And that. But, and it wouldn't, let's swatch them. The bottom two. See, they're not, that was really light though. They're not that pigmented. I did that real light. Let's do, where's my washcloth? I'm going to do the silver and the pink in the middle, and I'm going to swatch these a little bit better. Whoa. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. And the green and the white. Just for anybody that's into colors. I mean, yeah, that white doesn't hardly show up at all. I'll do that green and purple again at the top since I didn't really get a good swatch of that. Yeah, see how light that purple is? That's this one. It's like barely there. I should have turned my TV off in the background in there. I apologize. So anyway, just want to show you that. I spend too much time talking about this stuff. I bought another lipstick. It's the Wet n Wild lipstick. This is a new color. It's called Violet Kiss. You guys, this is gorgeous. This is mine that's open. It is so pretty. And then if you kind of smooth it out, what I do a lot of times is just kind of tap it just to give it a little bit of color. And it's just so pretty. But anyway, want to show you that. This is, I couldn't believe it when they came out with that. Wet n Wild needed that color because they had that real Barbie, was it dollhouse pink or something? And that's just too pink. I've tried to wear it, and I could put it with mix it with some stuff, but I had to mix it with so much. I can wear that on its own. So that's very pretty. I repurchased 2 of my Jordana Glosses. And there's only 4 colors. This is the blue and the pink. And just to give you an idea, I'll show you. These are, I love these. Y'all, my eyes look bad. It's water. It's from my allergies. It's water right here. I mentioned in a video that I had an appointment with an ENT last week. See, that's the blue one. I love it because it kind of tones anything that's too pink down. And then this is the pink one. And it's really pretty too. This looks real good with like a nude lip color, and then the blue looks better with like a pink or a purple. So, but anyway, I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but I ended up not going to the ENT. So I haven't been, but I still got this and all this water in the, you know, in the mold. That's not in my house, but it's going to be everywhere. I'm highly allergic to that, and it just causes me to be stopped up and swell up. Sometimes my whole face is swollen, but I can. And the camera, this camera is like HD times 100 because I can look in the mirror and not see these as bad, and the camera really makes those stand out. I notice that in all my videos. I'm like, doesn't look like that in the mirror. What is this I'm holding? I'm trying to find out so I can tell you. Revlon SuperLustrous Lip Lacquer in 107. Did I show this already? I may have. Isn't that pretty? I'm not going to put it on my lips. You have to use this one with a deeper color because look what it does. It kind of lightens it, like gives it a pale look, like a real opulent, but it's beautiful. But you have to, like this would be really good over a hot pink. This is too hot like that Dollhouse pink because it would tone it down a lot. But it's still not going to do what the blue does. I like the blue better than this. Okay. In Sephora, I got, wait a minute, what is this? Urban Decay Disco Queen. I might have showed this too. I don't think I did. I know I've showed a purple one before. I can't get it open. It's a highlighter, and it's a purple highlighter. Like I need another purple highlighter, but this is beautiful. When I wear the one from Makeup Revolution, the way that Makeup Revolution's set is in Ulta, they're tinted. They're not colored like this, but it's the one that looks like a white pale lavender. If that makes any kind of sense, what I just said, white pale lavender. But when I wear that right here, and I'm like in a store with those fluorescent lights, people compliment on my skin all the time. There's that one. It's so you can, let me get some, it's so, I mean, that's a lot. So you're not going to turn, like that's not blush. It's at the bottom of my hand right there. It's very pretty, but for some reason purple just looks good with my skin tone. Okay, let's see. Both of these I think are Fenty Beauty. Okay, I got the, what is this called? Diamond Milk. It's Rihanna. Here's about this is very pretty. And I see, this is another thing I do too. I have a lot of these. They're just the white, but I had to have it. I've got, see, I've got the real yellow highlighter, Trophy Wife or Trophy from Fenty. There's that gloss right there in the middle. It's just really pretty. It gives anything you put it on, just, I don't know, it just beautifies it. I don't want to put it on over this gloss because I don't like layering it that much, but it's really, really just, you can put a light liner, like a light, like your lips, but deeper color of nude or pink or whatever, and put that on your, just on your, line your lips and put the gloss on your lips. Yeah, without the liner being underneath it, and it would look really pretty. And then I bought, I mean, you could line it and fill it in, do whatever you want to, but it would just be, the contrast would be pretty. This is How Many Carats, her Diamond Bomb highlighter. Am I showing this stuff? This is so pretty. Now, it's not like Physicians Formula Pearl. It's not like Pearl from Becca. This one literally looks like, I'm going to try to describe it. I'm going to wipe back of my hand completely off, okay? Because I've got, okay, back of my hand. This one, literally, if you put this on your arms or your legs or your collarbone, you can't see it on camera. Yeah, there you go. It literally almost looks wet. It's gorgeous. This is one of the prettiest highlighters for the wet look that I've seen yet. Now, my favorite highlighter, well, I have two. The Summer Kiss or whatever it is from Sally's. I talk about it all the time. And I'm just talking off the top of my head. I'm sorry I don't have it with me. And the Bliss from Ofra. For regular highlighter, but this for just making your skin look wet. Like this is in a class by itself. This is gorgeous. I was gonna say this thing better be filming. I bought the Kat Von D Fetish highlighter palette. I have not used it yet. It's been in here in this basket. I've had this for about 3 weeks too. This is so pretty. Look at these colors. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But the pink and these two purples and the oranges, totally. Let me swatch. I'm going to swatch these two so you can tell the difference. That's those. Like that. Pretty. I'm going to swatch that middle orange at the bottom. The ones at the bottom are shimmery and the ones at the top are matte. I should have swatched it on my hand. Let me swatch this one on my hand so you can see what these do. It's not going to matter. Just a little, see if I can catch it, just a little bit of color. There's the purple one at the top. Okay, now I'm going to swatch all three of the mattes at the same time. That purple's not pigmented at all. That's the pink. That's the orange and the purple. Let me go over those lines again to try to get some color. Yeah, this purple is not, that's excuse me, that's 3 hard times. You know what I mean. I'm going to go over the orange 2 more times so you can see it. Yeah, total blush. I love that. It's almost like, it's almost like a blush, and then you could use the shimmery one to kind of go over it a little bit. But yeah, that pink one's definitely, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. That's pink. Like, I wouldn't put it on my cheeks, I don't think. Pink blush doesn't look good on me. I don't know if I could do an eye look with that or not, but I might can do something with it. So that is Fetish. This is like embroidered. It's so pretty. Okay, this you're gonna get a kick out of. I did not need this, but it was gimmicky and cute and everything else, and I just had to have it. Sephora Museum of Ice Cream Sprinkle Pool Brush Set, and I haven't opened it yet. I opened the one in the store. Well, I didn't open the one in the store. The one in the store was already open, but so I played with it, felt the brushes. Man, I don't think this would be that hard to get into. I always have trouble opening things. I'll get it though. And then it's probably got a million pieces of tape on it. This, if you guys have not seen this, this is the cutest thing I have ever seen. Okay, so here's the case. I know some of you are thinking, what is that? And you pop it open. So here's what You see, I just think it's cute. Just love it. We're going to put it all together here. I'll show you the brushes individually. And the brushes have sprinkles in the base too. I probably would have already opened it if I was going to know it. If I'd have known it was going to be all that business. Okay, so this is the biggest one. They're so soft. That's what, I mean, this is kind of flat top. And then this one's going to be the one that's more like, I would probably use this for contour and this for blush and this for highlighter. There's that size. And then these two. I love, well, I use in the crease of my eye both something like this. Something that's a little bit longer and a little bit more spread out. And they're just so soft. So, I'll put them in here and I'll show you. I just spent too much time on this. But is that not the cutest thing? I just love it. I'm a kid at heart. I'm not showing it to any kids that come over here. They're going to be trying to make off with my brush set. I love that. So tickled to finally get to open it. Okay, this, oh, well, I got one more thing. And then I'll show you my stuff for my birthday. I've never owned Tom Ford Oud Wood, but I did have a sample of it that they gave me one time when I was at the Tom Ford counter. And when I was moving, I came across it, and it wasn't, I mean, it's not old, I just hadn't seen it in a while. And I was like, oh, love this. Well, I watched a video of a man that had the body oil. And of course, this is going to be a lot cheaper than his colognes. Or especially his private blends. This isn't a private blend. But he said the oil, you know, I use oil on my legs all the time. Not a lot, but I'll put lotion on my legs when I get out of the shower. And then if I'm wearing shorts before I leave, I'll put 4 or 5 drops on the palm of my hands, and I'll just rub, like my legs will have a sheen to it. I just like that. And I like on my arms too. I like for my skin to look moisturized and not all crusty. So, now when I got this, so here's the bottle. When I got this, oh, see, I like it better because you do, the man in the video said, I think I just cut myself off, said that this, you got the same effect. You didn't need to buy the spray perfume, that you would get the same scent from the oil and it lasted all day because it was an oil base. I love it. I love it. And it's not the stinky oud. There's a stinky oud and there is a good oud. Like almost the oud, this almost patchouli oud. That's what this is. And it's not smoky. Like I don't like anything tobacco or anything. I'm not talking about incense. I love incense. I don't like anything tobacco or cigar like that. It smells good. It smells like the patchouli in the next perfume I'm going to show you. That was a birthday present to myself. Oh, and by the way, thank you, Jody, for the flowers. They are sitting right there. They come in a pot that goes in a pot, but to plant it in the pot the pretty pot. The polka dot pot, you have to put more potting soil. Well, I transferred my 25-year-old plant, and I planted some peppermint seeds, and I transferred my jasmine plant because it was getting the root bound. It needed to be put in a bigger pot, so I did that one at the same time. So sometimes when you do that, it kind of shocks the flower. So, but the buds, so the flowers don't look as good. And I'm taking care of it exactly like it says to, but the buds are coming in. So these flowers will fall off and the buds will come in, and that may be a constant thing with this plant. So it's very beautiful. Thank you, Jody. I've already thanked her, but I wanted to say that. Birthday stuff. I need to be quick. Okay, so I went to Belk because I had the 20% birthday card thing, and I bought 2 things. This is the La Vie Belle by Lancome, but this is the Absolute Parfum. To me, in my opinion, I have the regular and I have the Eclat, and I love them. They're so sweet. The Absolute, where's my lid? I think it's over there. Oh, well, anyway. You guys know what this looks like. It looks just like the other bottles. The Absolute has more patchouli. It has this Tom Ford Oud Wood patchouli. Smell it, and I love it. And it still has the DNA of the regular La Vie Belle, but because I like patchouli, it's toned down the sweetness a lot. This, to me, is my favorite one. There's like 4 now, I think. The Absolute, the regular, the Laquer, or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, this is my favorite one. The store didn't have it. It was so weird. They had the tester. I fell in love with it. The woman's all trying to sell it to me, but they can't sell me something. I will tell them no in a heartbeat. I will tell them it stinks in a heartbeat. I will tell them it's just not for me. I can't be talked into that. And sometimes if they're talking too much, I'll walk away. So it didn't have anything, but after her whole pitch, they didn't have it. So she had to order online and they weren't getting it. But she said, well, why did they send us the tester? I was like, yeah, why did they send you the tester if they're not going to send them this version? But with my coupon and all, I got it at a really good price. It was only like $79 with my coupon. And I feel like this is a 1.7. Hold on. The box is huge. Of course, it looks like, yeah, 1.35. So that's a different size. So it's in between a 1 and a 1.7. Probably have bigger bottles of that. I'm not sure. I would imagine so. But I have you know the deal. You get a better deal. Sometimes perfume with the 1.7 and 3.4, it's almost twice the money, but sometimes the difference is only like 20 bucks. If it's something I really like and it's only like a $20 difference, I will get the bigger one, but now I just get the smaller ones. And the other thing that I got was to add to my Brahmin collection. And I've already forgotten what this color is called because it's a weird name. Usually I put the tags in here. It's green. I don't know if it's going to look blue on camera or not, but it's that weird deeper green. Usually I put my tags in my bag. Where is it? The name that they called this, I've never heard before. Here it is right here. Verdigris. I don't know. And it's the mini Asher. If anybody wants to see that, there it is. This is my favorite. You know, I've got the totes. I've got a ton of them. I'll never buy a clutch again because I've got a ton of them and I never use them. But the mini Asher is the one that I like the best. It's got this. It's got a pocket on the back, and then it's got the strap that's adjustable. But I like to lengthen it all the way so that the purse sits at my hips. Just showing it pretty good there. But I believe this is the 3rd green one I've got. But every one of them is a completely different green. Anybody want to see a new Brahmin collection? This is the only bag that I collect. I have some Michael Kors bags, I have a few Coach bags, but I'm talking about over a period of 22 years, I've collected Brahmin bags. I usually end up getting a bag a year. There's probably been 2 years I didn't buy one at all. I'm sure there has been, because I only have like 15 bags. But, and sometimes, I mean, just boom, boom. It's got to hit me. It's got to be a color I like. Because, I mean, a lot of times I walk by and I'm like, what were they thinking? You know, because they always come out with different colors. But this one I really did like. So, that was my birthday present to myself. And that's all I got in belt. This I ordered online. Oh, I got to tell you about this because I pulled up the notes. This is the Montal Sweet Vanilla. It's got lotion on it. I love this. But it's very, very light. And for anybody that just might happen to be thinking about this one, as far as the reviews, this was reviewed as their best vanilla. It's very light. I get anosmic to it after about an hour. I can't smell it anymore. Other people can. That's usual with marshmallowy scents, cupcakey scents. But it's very light. If you like Contour Sud Pacific, ever how you say that, I call it CSP, vanilla, no, Yeah, vanilla apricot. Vanilla apricot is the way I think it's written. That one's better because they almost smell identical, and that one is stronger and lasts longer, and it's cheaper. So that's just my opinion, but I'm not talking bad about this because I love this. The notes are vanilla, powdery, fruity, sweet, lactonic. Lactonic is milky. And I agree, I don't smell powder. I just sprayed a little spray. The way that these are, they don't come with a lid. They come with this so that, well, they're aluminum, so you can totally put them in your purse, but it won't spray down and waste it because the key is in the way. I don't smell powder. If you know what the CSP apricot vanilla, or it doesn't really smell like the banana one because there's no banana in it. I love that one, but there's no banana in it. But I like the CSP better, but I will definitely wear this. But this stuff, I'd rather have a big bottle of the CSP. But they come in glass. Those are in glass bottles, and I don't know why, but at one time CSP did their bottles like this because I've got some. Not this, but the aluminum. But now the ones that I bought recently have been in glass. I prefer this. One, light can't get through it, and two, you can't drop it and break it. Has anybody ever dropped a bottle of perfume and busted it? I busted a bottle of Fifth Avenue one time, and I love Fifth Avenue. I could have cried. I busted, that was a long time ago, 15 years ago at least. I believe it was Pleasures Exotic. I think it was, and I love Pleasures Exotic. It's hard to find. I don't know if they just bring it out once in a while or not. That's my favorite Pleasures. On the tile floor that was at the other apartment. The floors here in this house, I think if you dropped anything, they wouldn't break. But the floors, the tile in that kitchen and the bathrooms in my apartment, I broke so much. I only lived in that apartment, the townhouse. Actually, no. It was the apartment that ended up having the black mold in it. Oh my God. I told y'all the wind was blowing. What fell? During the hurricane, 2 things fell off my wall. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. I don't know what fell. I have no idea. It didn't break though. Well, it could have just been something that I've been in there working. So, it could just be something that I didn't have sitting up. But what I wanted to tell you, I probably just cut myself off of a story. But anyway, I used to break things on that floor all the time because no matter what it was, if it was breakable in the least, if it fell on that floor, it would break. But what I wanted to tell you guys is when they sent me this, and I had already read about the Montal vanilla cake, but the review, it's newer. I believe it was just released. Within the past few months. Yeah, 2018. There wasn't many reviews, and a lot of people were looking for it. And then everybody loved this one. But I prefer the vanilla cake over this one. And I ordered it. Let me read you this one. It's just like this, but it's in a silver can. Sweet vanilla almond milky caramel. And it's not anything like black opium or La Vie Belle, anything like that. It smells so good. Now, it's called vanilla cake, but there is something in it. And I don't, for granted, I don't always have it right anyway. Sweet vanilla almond milky caramel. There is something else in it. And it's almost like a vanilla cake with a touch of, this is going to sound weird, a touch of, I can't say spice because it's not cinnamon, it's not clove, it's not anything like that. It's not going that way. It's going the other way, like patchouli or oud, but it's just a touch. You can barely smell it. But that's what makes it for me. And it's also a little bit stronger than the sweet vanilla. Did I just say that right? Yeah, sweet vanilla. It's also a little bit more more, not a beast. Anything that's got caramel and sugar in it usually isn't a beast unless it's Aquilina pink sugar, and I can't stand that. That turns my freaking stomach. I used to love it, but I never get tired of perfumes, ever. I got tired of Aquilina pink sugar a long time ago, and there was another one I got tired of. Oh, that Creed Silver Mountain Water. Man, I bought that, and that stuff's not cheap. I bought that, and that's all I'm going to read on here. And loved it, and within a month, I hated it. And I bought the small bottle, thank God. Okay, so, this is just a few mentions, and if it cuts me off, I apologize, and thank you for watching. But I had people ask me about this, so I got it out, since I've been going through stuff and putting stuff up, and when I see something somebody asked me about in my videos at the end, I mean, if you're not interested, just click off, but these are some things that people ask me about, and if I find them, I'm going to show them. Somebody was asking me about, or I mentioned the Bubblicious. It's from Virginia Candle Supply, and it's skin safe. I don't know what happened to it. This happened during moving, but it just comes like this. This bottle is like $9. I mean, you got to pay shipping or something, but so you have 4 ounces. And it smells exactly like Bubblicious bubblegum. And somebody was asking me about that. And I know a lot of you do not want to smell like Bubblicious bubblegum. This would be more, I mean, it smells good by itself. Put it on and like spread it on my arms and then spray something on it that's sweet. It'll hold it better and it'll last longer. But I like this by itself. That's just me. Then somebody asked me about strawberry. So I had a few things to show you. I believe it was Marsha. Marsha, I think you asked me about strawberry. I'm not sure if these are still in production, but if they're not, you can find a seller because these do not turn, because I've had these for a while. This is the Body Shop Strawberry Oil, and I have several of these. That's why this one's full, or almost full. I'm not going to put that there. This is the Yves Rocher Framboise, which is French for strawberry as far as I know. Framboise. Oh, my bad. This is raspberry. I'm sorry. I've got the strawberry one. I do have the strawberry one. It's the difference, now that I think of it, it's just like this, but it's red. This one's raspberry. My bad. Sorry. But they make a strawberry. And then this is the Body Shop when they did the EDT. And I believe they did that little oil. Then they did this. And then they had, and I think they still have, that tall bottle. That's a body spray or a room mist, which, I mean, you can use any perfume for a room mist. It doesn't have to be for any certain thing. The only thing you ever have to worry about is something that's made for candles that you can't put on your skin. You don't want that. And then I mentioned this, and I wasn't even sure I had it, but I do, and I found it, and it's okay. Demeter, and Demeter may make a strawberry. I'm not sure. They'll change their library around a lot of times, but this is strawberry ice cream. And I do like it, but it smells, if it smelled just like strawberry ice cream, I would like it more. It smells more like a strawberry ice cream doll, like a plasticky smell behind it. Definitely. It doesn't smell bad. This is more like a room spray. So if you have this and you don't like it, just pick me up cologne spray. It's just not as good as Demeter can do. Demeter can do bomb scents. I mean, I have been hardcore Demeter for a long, long time. That's all I was going to show you guys as far as what I bought. But that's been over, like, well, the pocketbook is when I did my last vlog. I was going to get it. And yeah, I mean, this is just stuff over probably 2 months. So I'm putting up stuff from the house, and you know, you see things you haven't seen in a long time. But then I pull this out of the box, and you know, everything I have of my mom's, my mom had a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. But because I already had a whole lot of stuff when I took what I wanted of hers and my sister got what she wanted and all that, everything I got in my mom's had some kind of reason behind it, even if it was a piece of paper, you know, because I didn't have room for a lot. So I don't think this was my mom's, because there's no reason behind this. I found this, pulled it out of a box, and literally said to myself, where did this come from? I have never, I forget what you call this kind of dog. I have never seen this before in my life. Like, it's not mine. I didn't buy it. I don't think my mom had it on anything. I don't know where it came from. But is that not weird, though? Like, every single thing that I have boxed and unboxed and put up, and I've known, you know, wow, I haven't seen this in 20 years. I mean, my memory's good still. But I've never seen this dog before, and he was in a box of stuff. I'm like, where'd I get that from? I don't know where he came from. I wouldn't have bought this. Not, I don't have anything against that dog. If I would buy anything like this, it would be a Yorkshire Terrier. But, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know where that came from. And my mom didn't have a dog like that or anything. So that was just so weird. When I found it, and I'm sitting around thinking, where did this dog thing come from? I was like, I got to show this on YouTube. So I'm going to put all this stuff up, throw all this trash away. I think, I don't hear the wind kicking. I got to go find out what fell in there. My bedroom is straight that way. If right here, right there, that is my beauty room. And you can't see it because I don't have the light on. But I don't know how good your lighting is on your TV, but you can, my tanning bed's all the way open. My tanning bed is right there up against that wall, all the way in. And then this room is my office. This room is like a formal dining room, but I don't formal dine. So I just kind of turned it in. I don't want to turn it into a living room because I didn't want 2 couches because all that's in there with the fireplace. So I've got my long chaise marshmallow chair and this one, and it's fitting my fountains and stuff in here, and it's kind of like a sitting room. But I guess technically you would call it a living room, but there's not a couch in here, and I don't want a couch in here. I've got my karaoke stuff in here, my fountains, you know, whatever. So that's just me. I don't want to waste a room this big. It's the size of a living room for a formal dining room when I don't have a dining room table and I don't dine. I eat on the couch. Just being honest. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions about certain perfumes. So I know I'm gonna do the leathers. I got the leathers. I just got to get them together. Like I said, I'm still trying to get my stuff put up. I don't have any boxes, but I've still got a mess in quite a few places. But the piles of stuff are getting smaller. But I've got that on my list. I'm going to do the leathers. I know I probably have at least 15 leathers. But if there's anything in particular, like top 10 fragrances ever of life, if I had to choose, and that would be so hard for me because you guys know I love my scents. Whatever. Just let me know below, and I will try to do it. But just so I had several requests. I can't talk for the leather perfumes, and just so you know, I will be doing that. Just don't know when, but it's on my list. So let me know down below. Comment down below. Just say hello, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye. No monkey. He's in there taking a nap. Monkey, tell him bye.